welcome to my channel. My name is Dina. Thank you so much for being here. The day has finally come where I'm going to teach you guys how I put on my extensions. This is one of my most highly requested videos, and so I'm so excited to teach you guys all my tips and tricks, and it's honestly so easy. You guys are going to wear extensions every single day. Alright, I'll meet you right back here in a sec. So a lot of you guys have been asking me how I put on my extensions, so I'm so excited to share with you guys a few tips and tricks on how to keep your extensions lasting all day long and also secure. I know some extensions tend to slip and fall, and also too there's a lot of extensions out there that use adhesive and glue. So I personally really love clip-in extensions. I just love the fact that I can take them off, put them in whenever I want to, so that way it doesn't damage my hair. And also too, if you do wear extensions with glue, it can pull out your hair, so that way over time you will lose a lot of hair. So if you don't want to lose a lot of hair and you want to, be able to interchange your hair, I highly recommend clip-in extensions. Now in this video, I'm going to teach you a few tips and tricks on how to apply the extensions, and then in a different video, I'm going to teach you how to cut and sew your own extensions at home. So the very first thing that you're going to need in this tutorial is a hair tie, and then you're also going to need a comb, and then you're going to need a big clip, and then you're also going to need a small clip. Perfect. So the very first thing that you want to do is you want to start off by sectioning your hair. So you want to start by doing your hair at the bottom. So you're going to take a small section with your finger, and each section should be about an inch wide. So you don't want the section to be too thick or too thin, but you definitely want enough hair for the extension to grab onto. Great. So this is where the hair tie comes into play. You're just going to tie your hair back. Perfect. Now once you're done tying your hair back, you're going to grab your extension. So I like to start from the bottom, and also too when you start from the bottom, you want to make sure that your extension is a lot thicker than when you go up to the top. So your hair naturally is a lot thicker at the bottom, and then it goes thinner as we go up to the top. So your extension at the bottom should never have one strand of hair. So as you can see here, I have 4 pieces of extension in one set of hair. So this is very, very important to achieve a natural look, and also to just to overall keep your hair looking thick. You want to make sure that, it mimics your natural hair. So I'm going to take this extension, and before we put it on, you never just want to clip in the extension, it will slip. So I'll show you the clip before I move on. So it's a little clip like this, you put it in your hair, and then you secure the clip. Now if you just put it in like this, it could slip and fall throughout the day, causing it to be really annoying, and you don't want it to slip and fall when you're out in public. So this is where the comb comes into play. So you just want to take this comb, and then you want to tease your hair ever so gently just in the front where you want to secure the clip. So again, you're just going to take a small section right over here. You're going to tease the hair. So now when you put the extension on, it just secures right in. And there's no way this extension is falling out after you tease the hair. Great. So you could see how instantly it adds length, it looks super natural, and also too you could see how it's a lot thicker. It's not, one strand of extension. So be sure to take at least 4 rows in your bottom strand of hair. Great. So now I'm just going to work my way forward. So the very first one I do beneath the ear, and then I'll go right at the top of the ear. So again, we're doing this in layers. Perfect. And then now we're just going to put our hair away. Same thing, part your hair down the middle. Grab a section from the outside, and then tease this section. If your hair is really fine, you can kind of tease it vigorously. Wearing extensions is so much fun. I love extensions. Now, whenever you want to buy extensions, be sure to buy human hair extensions or a synthetic and human hair blend extension, so that way you can wash them, curl them, style them, and overall they will be more versatile. Now moving on to the second layer of extensions. So the very first one had 4 rows. Now this one has 3 rows. So you could see how they're kind of getting less and less as we work our way upward. And then we're just going to take the clip and secure it in. You can have long hair in 20 minutes. Perfect. Moving our way up to the top. So we did underneath the ear, the top of the ear. Now we're going to go right on top of the eyebrows. There's so many different brands of extensions on the market. My favorite extensions are from Sally's, Sally Beauty Supply. I know they're located in the United States. I'm not sure if they have Sally's internationally, but they have 100% human hair for a fraction of the price. So these are Sassy brand extensions. They are about 200 grams in weight, and they are $100, which is super inexpensive, and they're 24 inches long. So I personally really love to buy extra long extensions so that way I can trim them and tailor them to whatever style I prefer. So it's always better to go longer whenever you're purchasing extensions. Over time, I've realized I've always just wanted it to be longer and longer. So why not just get the longest and then tailor it according to, you know, whatever you're feeling. Perfect. So as you work your way upward, you are going to see that we're starting to have a little bit more hair in the front. So at the bottom, you really don't have any hair right over here. So we're just taking it and we're putting it right in that section. But as soon as you start to work your way forward, you might ask yourself, am I going to clip it over here? Am I going to clip it back there? Where am I going to clip it? You want to make sure that you completely remove the hairs that are in front of your ear, and you're only going to put the extensions where the maximum length of your hair is. So you're going to completely remove the hair right in front of your ear, and then again we're going to just take this section right over here. You can sleep in your extensions if you want to. I know some people ask me, do you sleep in them? Do you have to take them out? You can totally sleep in them. So again, I'm working my way upward. So we had 4, 3, and now we're moving on to 2. Because again, your hair is thinner as we get up to the top. Another cool thing about extensions, you can dye them too. So if you don't want to commit to highlighting your hair, if you don't want to damage your hair, you can tease your extensions, apply a little bit of bleach, and have your own like personal highlights or balayage. So it's really, really a nice way to apply highlights as well. Great. Perfect. So now we're going to work our way upwards. Great, so moving on to the last piece. So I have 4 pieces in total. So right beneath the ear, right on top of the ear, right on top of the eyebrow. Now the very last section, we're gonna do right over here. So right at the crown of your head is where we're gonna put this last section. Perfect. Tie your hair in a little top knot. So now you're just going to separate your hair to make sure everything is falling in the right direction. Perfect. And now we're just going to separate the front hairs from the back hairs. Perfect. And now we're just going to tease this section right over here. How easy is this, you guys? So easy. You don't have to go to the salon and spend thousands of dollars to put extensions on. You can do it at home for $100 and done in 20 minutes. Perfect. Last piece. Perfect. Now you could see how leaving these hairs out is very important. So that way naturally your hair has like a little bit of dimension. It has a little bit of, you know, layers. So it's very important that you do keep these hairs out. Great. Now moving on to the top part. Now a lot of people will just stop right here. And I feel like personally that you do need to add a little bit more extensions just to lengthen the bang. So I'll show you exactly what I mean. So I'm just going to comb out my hair a little bit just so that way everything is falling in the right direction. Just kind gonna blend it all together. Perfect. So like I said, a lot of people will just stop right here, but you could see how your bangs are still short. So for that reason, you are gonna take 2 mini extensions. So in my mini extensions, I do have 3 rows of hair. So I'm gonna show you how to do this. So you can see that we need a little bit of length in our bang. So we're just going to take one section right at the front of the head. Grab your small clip that off to the side. Now you're gonna grab this section right over here in the back. And this adds a lot of volume right at the top of your head, right over here, which is my favorite. I love when it's like super big right over there. And then we're gonna take a section and tease it in the front, but you don't wanna go too close to the front, so that way if you are touching your hair, you don't see a clip right there. So just be sure you're always an inch away from your face. We don't wanna be obvious. Whoops, there goes my clip. Okay, so now we're gonna secure this one. I think these are definitely like my favorite pieces of extensions, right in the front. I just love how it adds length and just makes the front of your hair just look so thick and so beautiful. Look how beautiful that is, just like right up in the front. So I'll show you like just before and after, so you can see how in the front right over here, how it goes from short to long, and how this side just blends way more naturally because now we have length in the front. So those pieces are very important. Great, so now we're gonna do this side right over here. So we're just gonna take 1 inch of hair. Perfect. And then we're gonna take our small clip, since I dropped the big clip on the floor. And then we're gonna take a section right at the back part of the head. The more you tease it, the more secure it's gonna be. Again, we're gonna go 1 inch away from the front of our head. Perfect, and now we're gonna do the last baby extension. Perfect. And voila. Yay! Long hair. Oh my god. Honestly, you guys, extensions, it's just like a whole new vibe. You feel like a whole new person. New hair, who dis? There you go, you guys. And that's how I apply my extensions in literally less than 20 minutes. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment me down below. I can't wait to see you on another episode where I'm going to teach you how to cut them and how to sew them and how to measure them to your specific head shape. Alright, you guys, I'll see you on another episode. Take care and have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.